Obesity. It's more than just a weight problem. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, obesity is associated with heart attacks, diabetes, disability, and death. And a growing number of Americans are putting themselves at risk. Today, statistics show that 34% of American adults are obese. That number has more than doubled since the CDC began compiling statistics on obesity in the early 70s. And even more alarming, the rate of obesity among children has tripled.
When many of us are active people and we're eating out 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week, a lot of the foods that we eat and the calories that we get come from fast food. And therefore we get a lot of excess fat, a lot of excess sugar in our diet. And another factor is that we are just not as active as we should be. Even though most of us exercise to some degree, we do not come close to what is recommended in terms of disease prevention. And so that, in part, also adds to the increased obesity problem that we see in kids and adults today.
Whether an individual is battling obesity or just trying to achieve a healthy weight, increasing physical activity is an important step toward better health. Exercise builds lean muscle and helps burn fat, which can lead to weight loss.
It's always important to add exercise to any kind of health and wellness regimen that you're planning on. The reason why exercise is important, well, there's so many, but it does help you focus on getting the best result as far as transforming your health and your physique.
Although regular physical activity is part of a healthy lifestyle, fitness experts agree that exercise alone is not enough.
80% nutrition, 10% genetics, and 10% training is what gets you the result. A lot of people are surprised to hear that because they think 80% nutrition, no, that can't be right. But it only makes sense. You know, you have to eat 365 days of the year. What you're putting in has an enormous impact on how the body looks and feels.
Fitness model and author of the best-selling Eat Clean diet, Tosca Reno, knows that losing weight and keeping it off means eating clean.
The Eat Clean diet is a lifestyle way of eating that allows us to eat more and weigh less.
The Eat Clean diet finally showed me a balanced way to incorporate healthy eating into my life without the extremes that I had gone to before.
Eating clean means eating the right foods and the right portions.
In the Eat Clean diet, it's recommended to eat every 3 hours. So you're going to be eating 6 smaller meals a day rather than the 3 big ones. At each of those meals, you're eating lean protein and complex carbohydrates, the healthy ones that come from fresh fruits, whole grains, and vegetables. And you're drinking more water. The water drinking is programmed into it because we tend to forget that we need to drink water. And so the Eat Clean diet really is a framework teaching people how to eat once again. I know that sounds crazy, that we have to be taught how to eat, but we've forgotten.
A great part about the Eat Clean diet was that I was able to incorporate all the healthy foods that I normally would eat on a daily basis, and I would eat them every 2 to 3 hours, so I was really never hungry.
Choosing the right foods is just as important as avoiding the wrong ones. Evidence shows that some foods should be avoided for optimal health.
Some of the main ingredients in foods that you would want to eat less of would be saturated fats, sugars, and then processed foods.
Because many people find that making nutritious choices isn't always easy, experts recommend planning meals in advance.
Just carry a small cooler with you and put some of those dependable good foods in there. Your planned leftovers, which you've made the night before perhaps, your extra egg whites. I always carry nuts, unsalted natural nuts, some dried fruits, things like apples, bananas, water at all times. And then you'll always have your healthy foods close by.
If you are ready to lose weight, then it's time to start eating clean. But the Eat Clean diet isn't a diet at all. It simply teaches you how to prepare and eat wholesome natural foods for optimal health and vitality.
Since starting the Eat Clean diet, I have lost a total of about 60 pounds, and I feel great. My whole life has changed. I have energy to do things I didn't have before. I'm happier, I'm healthier. I feel like it's affected all the areas of my life.
With shopping checklists, meal planners, and recipes for individuals, families, and even people with special dietary considerations, the Eat Clean diet is the perfect tool to help you build a healthier, happier new lifestyle. Anyone can do it.
So it's just that first step that's the hardest, but you can get off the couch and do it, then you're making a change for the better.
Eating clean isn't just about weight loss, it's about good health.
One of the reasons I recommend the Eat Clean diet is because it is very close to what the recommendations are given by health experts for disease prevention. Eating lots of fruits and vegetables, getting processed foods out of the diet, lean meats in a reasonable portion, and drinking plenty of fluid, and combining that with exercise is completely in line with what we know science-based is the way to prevent disease.
We can actually manipulate our health and wellness by making improved food choices, and the Eat Clean diet helps you learn how to do that in a very simplistic, realistic, and empowering way.
It doesn't take a super athlete or anything like that. I was just a normal person that really was stuck in a situation where I needed to lose weight and get healthy.
My goal is to teach North Americans how to eat clean, one mouthful at a time.
Pick up a copy of the Eat Clean Diet and change your life today. The Eat Clean Diet for fast fat loss that lasts forever. Visit eatcleandiet.com. Call 866-837-6032 or check your local book retailer.